evaluation will come from Jim Sims. He will be evaluating Francine.
Where is my Madonna mic? I was going to try the Madonna mic.
You have to ask
The
for
other
it.
one last week. I should be effusive. We have a theme, and snakes is the theme. I only wish I had known about it before, but I did have time to briefly look at my phone, and I'd like to tell you that some snakes can survive up to 2 years without food. I would never be a snake. They can kill 100,000. Snakes kill 100,000 people a year, and also the black mamba, 100% mortality, pretty close to it. But the lion and the beetle, that's what, not about snakes. The lesson is that people should be meek and humble, and that certainly would be true of anyone in Toastmasters. This is from the storytelling manual, and the purpose of the speech is to deliver a talk for the speaker to tell, not read a folk tale. The speaker should not act out the story, but instead interpret it for the audience using voice and imagery. It is suggested to read the entire project before the presentation. You certainly did use voice and imagery, and I think you did interpret the story. How well did the speaker interest your story? Were you entertained? Yes, I think we were all entertained. Were you entertained? Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay, you may want to go get the book. It's The King, Lion, and the Beetle that appeared in The Fable, a book by Arnold Lebel, and it won the Caldecott Medal for Illustration in 1981. You were well-paced. You used vocal variety, and I think you enjoyed yourself when you delivered a speech. I liked it when you joined in as the animals were laughing at the fallen victim in the pit. The vocal variety, you did use vocal variety. The king and the beetle had distinct voices, although the beetle did change his voice when he was speaking to the lion. He had a different voice when he was speaking to the king. Was the speaker successful? Yes. I think in terms of suggestions, I believe just like gestures, I think your voice has to come alive earlier. Sometimes our gestures are restricted until we get really, really into our story. We become more animated. And perhaps when you do another storytelling, you may just want to be aware of that. All the things you did successfully, you didn't read the story, you interpreted it. You did act as if it was the first time you ever told it. You made eye contact to both sides of the room, and when you came forward, you really didn't leave anyone behind, which I think was a good technique. The other things that you did, your beetle gesture, I think was your best gesture. You're talking about the beetle as tall as a tree, and since the beetle is the most important character probably, again, I liked the way you laughed with the animals. The one area of improvement that I would suggest is at the end, what is the moral of the story? To me, the moral of the story is just like the ending to your speech. And I don't believe that you should need your note card to tell what is the moral of the story. I enjoyed the storytelling. I may even go out and get that book and read it to my 2 reading pals at the Boys and Girls Club.